Sam Newdick
As soon as you're not getting into the top 5 there, valuable points are getting lost in the overall championship points. So they'll be very disappointed, the PSP team.
Yeah, especially in their home track like this too. You know, they put a lot of effort and work into this, but that's the thing. There's a lot of stress on these engines and jet units. You've got all that horsepower pushing all that torque and water through pumps and stuff, and this thing's just going to break, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, that's right. And usually they did say it's an issue with the jet unit. However, normally it is usually a very cheap part that is the cause of most problems. However, we will get some more information with any luck at the end of the day to see what happened there with Sam Newdick. We'd also like to thank the Rock FM and, of course, NZCT, the New Zealand Community Trust, Suzuki, All Therm Window Systems, Biolytics, PSP, and, of course, NZ. Total Lubricants there on the start chute as well. So fantastic raft of sponsors that are just getting this season underway as we go into the top 5 of the unlimited boats.
Yep, and those competitors are Dave Simmons, Nick Berryman, Leighton Manell, Rob Coley and Glenn Head. That in that order from 5th fastest through to 1st. Glenn Head was the fastest qualifier with a 46.13. Rob Coley with a 46.95 was in 2nd. The slowest qualifier of Dave Simmons there with a 48.04. So only 2 seconds between a lot of them. And there's plenty of inroads to be made. Nick Berryman, Leighton Manell, they'll try and they're on the bubble of making that top 3. They'll want to get right down in amongst those 46s as well to secure their spot.
Yeah, look, there is plenty of action still to be had, ladies and gentlemen. This is top 5, and then we've got top 3 across the 3 classes. So there is still plenty of action to be had here at the Mary Mary Sprint Bowl at the Auckland Jet Sprint Club. We are going to be back here on the, let me get back to you on that, I think the 21st. I've just sort of got myself a little bit lost, which is not completely unusual.
Could we have the sound crew up to the desk, please? Could we have the sound crew up here to the desk? We're going to go to David Simmons now, and 48.04 was the time earlier on. John Ferry doing the navigating. Blue Flame has 850 horsepower with a Stinger hull. And here we go. You're into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Suzuki Superboats.
Yeah, really cracking along at the moment, Dave Simmons. A lot more aggressive than we've seen him right throughout the day. So John Berry must have been cracking the whip in there in between rounds and said, mate, we are in the top 5. If we don't get moving along right now, that will be the end of our day. John Berry wants another run out of this. So does Dave Simmons. They got the hurry up, the both of them. They got the torch onto the Gluteus Maximus, and away they're going. Now, Dave Simmons traditionally been losing in the second part of the lap. Is that the way we're going to see it now? Oh, the big hang on. And Dave Simmons now across the line in a 48.085.
Yeah, definitely happening for them out there.
And 0.48 of a second slower than he was before. So an absolute, not too much in that. I was really going to say something that wouldn't have been family friendly or orientated or anything like that, but a 48.085.
Once again, can I please have the sound crew up here, please? The sound crew, if you could come to the box, that'd be good.
All right, so now we are going to go to our next competitor out on the water. That should be Nick Berryman getting out there and having a crack. The man from Rotorua, Tanya Ironmonger, is the navigator here. Nick Berryman used to catch wild goats in jet boats on the Wanganui River and flew them out of the bush in helicopters many years ago. So certainly a man that likes a little bit of adrenaline pumping action, and why wouldn't you? Now into jet sprinting, has had some ups and down seasons over the last few years, but really wants to stamp his authority on the 2016 season, particularly with the World Jet Sprint Series coming to the Kiwi shores in late January. Nick Berryman now through the flip-flops, looking really very good. The 410 Whipple supercharged vessel, the Macraft. The Scott 8.5 inch. Oh, bogged it down. That's the first time in this part of the afternoon that we've seen Nick Berryman bog that boat down. Now through the far side of the track and coming into the final tricky section, the kidney twister. That'll get the eyeballs bobbling. Nick Berryman now around through the centre of the course at a 48.689.6 seconds behind Dave Simmons. So Dave Simmons sitting on top of the table at the moment. Nick Berryman has actually gone backwards a little bit there by about just over half a second. So not a good run there for Nick Berryman. Leighton Manell, Taranaki Hardcore, the man that has won a world championship before. And I tell you, this boat is just a corker. There is no doubt about it. This boat with a twin turbo Chev, 1500 plus horsepower. It's got the Stinger hull, the CPSL 9-inch jet unit. Leighton Manell just easing it around the big sweeper. He'll open it up down the back side of the track. There he goes, puts his foot into it. The boat has got plenty of grunt. There is no doubt about that. You can see it all into the hairpin. I thought he might have had a little bit of a confusion. Was he going to go left or right? But he's back on track at the moment.
He had a 47.32 there earlier on.
Louise Blythe at the moment doing a fantastic job in the navigator seat. Boat 66 now on the run for home. Leighton Manell and a 46.210 straight to the top of the sheet. So he will progress into the top three. We do have Rob Coley and Glenn Head yet to go. So Nick Berryman may well not feature any more in the day. Dave Simmons is in amongst it, but it is all going to be up to now Rob Coley and Glenn Head to see where it's all going to end up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 46.95 was the time there for Rob Coley earlier on. This guy's got the big boat under Poison Ivy, 1170 horsepower coming to you hard and fast. Way you go, KV, as I got a few technical issues.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, Rob Coley certainly has no technical issues at the moment. He's just got to keep the boat on the track. Mouth fresh, Poison Ivy. Oh, looked to me like he lined that up beautifully. Very smart drive through the flip-flops. Got his foot into it at the back part of the track now. Straight up the middle. The drone has hit the dirt just near the track, but Rob Coley hasn't seen it. He's not interested. He doesn't care. All eyes are on Rob Coley at the moment, and his eyes are on what he has to do. Kelly Manell sitting in right alongside him, doing a fantastic job. The split is looking good. The big trumpets coming off the 705 cubic inch deal of Rob Coley.
46.210, 46.210. KV's come down 0.7 of a second. Well done.
We've got a 46.
Oh, sorry guys, 46.575.
Right, so we just got a little bit excited there.
Yeah.
We've got a 0.3 of a second. So at the moment it is Leighton Manell and Rob Coley. We will not see Nick Berryman for the rest of the day. Dave Simmons now sitting on the bubble as Glenn Head comes out in the all-therm window systems and been a fantastic supporter of both the Group A and Glenn Head himself. So Glenn Head now out on track at the moment.
Yeah, and Glenn Head has that 400 cubic inch HRE twin turbo, 1400 horsepower. The time earlier on was a 46.13. Nice to be back on here. KV, I sort of run out of power there.
No, that's all right, mate. Occasionally you run out of a little bit of power, as long as you didn't run out of wind. That's the big issue in the commentary tower, mate.
Oh, this is a great drive being done here. This boat has just got so fast during the day. 46.13, I reckon we're going to go sub 46 and get into the 45s. Yeah, nice turn.
Absolutely. I tell you what, whoa, just that big wall of spray there, I thought it would all come undone for Glenn Head.
Yeah, I lost him
but
too.
Not so. I'll tell you what, he's really having a chomp at this.
A chomp's what he's going to get. He's going to chomp that 46.13 clean down as we come in to have a look at him. Glenn Head, 45.593, 45.593. Look at me, he says.
So we will not see Dave Simmons or Nick Berryman, and it will be Rob Coley, Leighton Manell and that man Glenn Head competing for the top three in the unlimited class. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how good are these guys and girls? New Zealand jet sprinting, top of the tree, hardcore. We are going to take a short break until we get the top three of the Group Bs down onto the ramp. Don't forget you can win a Suzuki Swift by going to jetsprint.co.nz.
All right, as we said earlier on, the Biologics Group Bs are going to be coming to us